This is October 20th, 2023. This is Freedom Corner Updates, J6 News, and a chat. And we'll wait for some Patriots to get in here. Oh, I forgot to call my mods. Oh, man. All right. I hope I got my watermark. All right. Deb Vi's gonna be mad. Sorry, Deb Vi. Hi, Beverly. Hi, Sunkissed. Hopefully the notifications worked. Hi, Lana. All right, glad you guys could join me. Hey, Deb for Freedom. Good videos today, Deb. They're awesome, awesome. Put out what, Isaac Thomas video, which, man, I put that, if you're gonna listen to one thing from Freedom Corner last night, Isaac Thomas's phone call, man. It was the dude's birthday. He was banking on getting out of jail. And then Jonathan Manafo phone call, Deb for Freedom, also put a video out for him. So thanks a lot, Deb. You're doing great work over there. Cleaning up the sound. I noticed that. I know you mentioned that. And the sound cleaned up is very nice. Very nice. All right, we got some good numbers here for broadcast. Hopefully everything holds like that. And we'll get right down into it. Last night at Freedom Corner, in case you missed it, Dwight led off in a prayer, and we had Matt DeSilva for his phone call. We're all wondering what's going on with the votes for Jordan for Speaker of the House. No more votes. We don't know. If it's something we want, you see how long it takes. Then if it's something they want, they get it overnight, like another 100 million to the Middle East over there. Matt DeSilva's just really upset with the Republicans right now for just voting for random people. It seems like now the people some of them are voting for aren't even running, you know. So they're making a joke of it right in front of our face. This is political theater 101. This is political theater. They're in a paper bag and they can't get out. All they got to do is get their act together. And they don't. That's the Republican Party for you. There was also this invasion into the Capitol. The cops put the bike racks up. They were going to protect the Capitol again. And once again, the bike rack security failed again. So I don't know. Who's going to tell them? Who's going to tell them? Hello? The bike racks don't work. And furthermore, what's going to happen to all the people that did go into the Capitol? Oh, no broken windows. Whole different story here. Okay, so Antifa didn't go into their crowd and break windows for them. All right, Sunkist, I haven't heard that yet. Jim is out. They voted in closed doors that he can't be voted in. Wow, man, they just put themselves in another paper bag. Byron Donalds is going to be running next. All right, thank you, Sunkist. Moral of the story is, nutshell version is, we don't have a functioning government. This government does not represent we the people. This government has gone all over the world and made enemies of America all over the world. And took our money that we give them to run a government and funded that whole operation. This is dire. This is it, America. This is it. They want us to start a civil war. That's what they want. We're going to give that to them? I don't think so. They've been trying to start this civil war forever. And it's just not going to happen with us. So yeah, the stark contrast between the protesters in that Capitol and the J6ers, man. Exactly the same. They broke in, they didn't listen to police. Some of them got unruly, wrestled around with cops. They're interrupting a proceeding. Same exact thing, America. They just did it right in front of your eyes to try to poke you in the eyes with it. After Matt DeSilva's phone call, Nicole got on the microphone and had the facts, the information that FJB has nominated 182 federal judges since he came into office. And out of that, 146 of them have been confirmed. The same judges that we got in D.C., or is that more of this is what he's putting into office right now? And the Republicans are just rubber stamping them to go ahead, FJB, put another judge all over, put them all wherever you want. Now, maybe this is some political game they play, because I know Trump packed the Supreme Court. He got to pick 3 Supreme Courts. Is this some game they're playing with us, America? Whatever. Isaac Thomas was the next phone call, and it was his birthday, and Isaac Thomas somehow got shocked really bad inside the jail, said he was in the shower, the lights started flickering, and he went over to hit a light switch or something, and it shocked him. So if I built a house that did that, I think I would have my license revoked, or at least an investigation, But if the DC Gulag does it, what do they do? We don't know yet, because they didn't do anything about it yet. They can't even keep a kiosk open in there so that the guys can buy their commissary, man. How long do we got to deal with this? Isaac Thomas, he was bumming. He just had a hearing days ago to be able to post bond and get out of jail, so he didn't have to sit in jail waiting for his trial. He got denied. The judge said that they want him to have a mental psych evaluation or some such thing. And yesterday was his birthday. And what he said was, well, at least I get to have hang out at my birthday with a bunch of patriots. That's Isaac Thomas for you. That's America. Take note. This is a good man. Isaac Thomas shouldn't even be in jail. And he's looking on the bright side of being in jail. It's amazing. It's amazing. And then, here's Isaac Thomas's Give, Send, Go. And then turned it into a Jesus altar call, basically. Glory to God for this guy. Brought up the topic of salvation while he's on the phone talking to Freedom Corps of Warriors while he's rotting in jail because of a corrupt law enforcement and judicial system. It's just amazing. It is. It hits you in the heart, man. So, and then another thing, when he went to court, they made him put a mask on, and he said that he just felt shame by having to put that mask on. And I know what he's feeling there. I couldn't bring myself to do it, but he's got to do it. And that's when Mickey and Nicole, they jumped in right away. Isaac, dude, you got to put the mask on. You got to go into court. That's not the hill that you're going to die on. This is not the battle, but still another humiliation ritual. Psychological torture. Next call was Jonathan Manafo. Oh, all right. Isaac's got an upcoming competency hearing, and thank you to the Middletons for taking care of his dog, man, because that's basically the only thing he's got that he knows he's got anymore. Please, Sunkist. Thank you. There's forashley.com. That's for donating to the Freedom Corner Patriots to keep things running down there. They also got the cool t-shirt with Ashley on the front and Roseanne on the back, man. That is the icon t-shirt right now. It gets noticed. Everybody's starting to know what it is. I think get one of them t-shirts, buy them for Christmas presents or something, man. Maybe if you like buy someone who doesn't want one of them that shirt for Christmas, they'll give it back to you then. All right, Jonathan Manafo. He's leaving D.C. He thinks he's going down to Florida, but you know how that rolls. They never really tell you where you're going. They take your temperature, put you in a cell, shackle you up, load you on a van. You don't know where you're going. He's going up the road like the other dude said the other day, man. He got sentenced to 33 months, Jonathan Manafo, and he's got 10 months of credit so far, and he'll have to serve out like what 23 months, and you can work on good time for that, maybe get 2 months knocked off over the next 2 years. He was forced to take a plea deal, man. That's what they're doing, man. Sidney Powell, we'll get into Sidney Powell here shortly. Well, Sidney Powell just took a plea deal, all right? She's getting charged with Trump down there in Georgia, and took a plea deal for misdemeanors, and they wiped away like, what, 7 felonies. They were charging her with 7 felonies or some number, and she just took a plea deal to just have it all reduced to a misdemeanor. So if that isn't some type of legal warfare, I don't know what is, man. I don't know what is. So Jonathan Manafo's on his way out, man. Thanks for calling us on Freedom Corner, bud. We're rooting for you. We're still fighting. We'll figure this all out, man. God is leading the way. Every day we walk the path, and every day we get to tomorrow. So it's happening. Chris Quaglin called in. He's reading more of his letter to Judge McFadden that he can't seem to get into Judge McFadden's hands. For some reason, nobody will deliver this letter to Judge McFadden. He's gone through attorneys. He's gone through hearings and procedures. He can't get this letter into McFadden's hands. So he's reading it over the phone on Freedom Corner every night. He's had a lot of trouble with Joe McBride, the whiz kid legal lawyer from a year ago. He flew a Florida lawyer all the way up to have a hearing, and then for some COVID rule, they weren't allowed to have the hearing, wasting his money. His discovery has been taken from him 4 times. You know, they move him, and then his stuff disappears, and then a week later they go, here's all your stuff. And 4 times that happened, so they've been copying his discovery, spying on what he's got. And lawyers are $600 an hour. Next phone call, Jeff Sable for the national anthem, and all the guys in the gulag sang Isaac a happy birthday song, which was awesome, man. I'm glad they're helping Isaac out, man. The dude, you know, God help him. God help him. Jeff Sable heard that the White House was lit up with like red lights or something for, you know, like a wartime feel, but somebody said, no, there's supposed to be pink lights for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. But everyone says it looks like red lights, and, you know, Joe Biden's over in Israel, just came back. Jeff Sable also noted that yesterday was his 1,000th day of incarceration without a trial. All right, Patriots, that's about it. It was a great thing. Check out Dev for Freedom's shorts on that. And any number of the streamers down on the corner might have already put out a short on that too. But Deb, you do a really good job of cleaning up the sound and getting the best shot. I mean, there's 4 streamers down there, and you get to choose who's got the best shot down there. And We the People MAGA and Ashley J6 Vigils, you guys are putting out great shots. Thank you. And Trooper, you're putting out great shots too. And David. But let's get them all in there so everybody knows. What's up, Sylvia? Hello, hello. All right. So, I don't know where you guys get your news sources, but man, Gateway Pundit's got great articles again today. I mean, if you like reading your news on a daily basis, Gateway Pundit's got all kinds of great articles today. They're not paying me or nothing to say this. I just enjoy reading these articles they got. There's the whole RFK Jr. issue. Is he going to peel votes away from Biden or Trump? And they're coming out where he supports a lot of goofy stuff. And I was kind of on the Trump should pick up RFK thing for VP, but not anymore. Yeah, he's also for weapons bans. He wants to end all oil. He supports reparations for the black people for some reason. So he's a Democrat for sure. Even though he's got his head totally screwed on right with Fauci and the CIA, there's still all this wacko RFK stuff, man. And maybe he can explain it away sometimes. Yes, they have. They have been whipping out the stories lately. So Gateway Pundit is, I don't know, you type in Gateway Pundit on Safari and it comes up. They're a great news service that's been down at Freedom Corner. They've been reporting on the court hearings that go on and stuff. All right, all right, here we go. Glory B was on the ground today too. I haven't looked at anything for 2 hours. You see how much it changes when you skip 2 hours. Pro-Palestine on the mall. That should have been interesting. Yeah, Sylvia, the leaves are getting pretty here too. Yeah, let me show you these here. It's just looking nice. All right, so other things that these are just topics, man. The Biden corruption hearings have been canceled now. Remember, what were they looking at? His offshore accounts, the 170 RFOs or whatever they're called. I mean, all of a sudden, the House of Representatives are really in this really tough wet paper bag right now, and they just can't get out. And so they're going to have to just cancel the corruption hearings. How do you like that, America? And then these, you all know about the 51 Intel officers who knew the laptop was real right before Donald Trump's election in 2020 against Joe Biden. Like the head of the CIA, 51 high-level intelligence officers signed a letter saying that the Hunter laptop was fake. They had no verification that it was actually Hunter Biden's laptop. And that definitely swayed people's votes, all right? Because we're finding out all that isn't true. And they knew it wasn't true. And why would that be true? Why would 51 intelligence officers do that? All right, here's why. To control FJB. There you go. He's compromised. He's compromised there. He's compromised all over the place, but there's just one that I can spell out for you. Yeah, Comer is the guy that's on all that stuff. But I don't know if it was a Gateway Pundit article or what. I got 51, or the corruption hearing has been canceled. Yeah, I know. Comer's got tons of evidence. Comer used to work in the banks for like 10 years before he got elected. And you want to know what's going on with Joe Biden's finances? Look up any old Comer interviews. Hey, Metal is Joy. Yeah, they're doing all this behind closed doors. How long do we put up with it? This is what they've been doing for 50 years, ladies and gentlemen. 50 years. It's been going on. Nothing new here. It's getting serious, though. So, yeah, Sidney Powell took a plea agreement and had 7 felonies dismissed. They were charging her with 7 felonies. Another thing, I've seen like 2 articles now. They're going to bring back the draft. There's an article in my local paper about this, and I heard one of the representatives said something about they're going to bring back the draft, but only draft the boys. So how does that work now? You know, we just draft the boys and not the girls too. What about the transgenders? What's going to happen here? Another paper bag. At my prison where I live here, the old prison that they want to build a brand new $250 million prison where I live. And the old prison's great, but they just put way too many people in it, so it's not great. And they just found Legionnaire's disease in the water system there. Legionnaire's disease forms in hot water pipes when they're not used very often, and they're claiming that this jail is double capacity right now. So we got Legionnaire's disease. I heard a couple of people saying, watch the water. If you don't got filters and you're on a city system, it might be a good time to take a look at that, or go with bottled water. But you may not be able to get bottled water for a while. So, all right, and then we got a little nice news from Arkansas. Sarah Huckabee, the governor of Arkansas, has banned all bullshit pronouns from government documents, from wording. They don't want anything in there. They're saying it demeans women. Okay, all of these proper pronouns and the transgender stuff, all it does is demean women. Ultimately, they're not even calling mothers a mother. It's called a birthing person. I mean, we don't got to play along with this, America. This isn't a reality thing. It's bullshit. Yeah, metal is joy. That's right. So that's what I'm finding out here in my hometown. The industrial prison complex designed to line the pockets of criminals. And the criminals are the ones who own it, who run it, who hire the people there. I mean, why do you think the DC Gulag hires immigrants that are over here on work visas? You can control them. There's so much corruption that we've uncovered at Freedom Corner in the prison system. And there's a lot of people fighting for that, but it's time to get involved. So I know we got started late here, Patriots. I'm glad you could all show up. We have a little chat going on. That's about all the news I got. I got to catch up on the House of Representatives vote, see what happened there. But in the meantime, man, check us all out at Freedom Corner. I'm not there. I'm at an undisclosed location right now. But we got 1791 Stormtrooper on all kinds of medias, Rumble and YouTube. We got Freedom Express Media, Freedom Express Media on all those. Also Glory B and We the People MAGA and 4 Ashley J6 Vigils. All right, and then here's how you can write a letter to the Patriots, man. Bart Shively, I don't know that Bart's address is good on there, but it was in the video yesterday. He's got, he could use some letters. He could really use some letters. Bart, of course, has found out that his cancer has moved into his bloodstream. So he's out of jail, but he's fighting for his life again. There's another. These are all really good sources, Patriots. We got to figure out where this is how you can help me out. All the other streamers, they need help too, though. If you stop paying the cable bill at your house, then send a little money out to the people you watch. It helps. It helps a lot. It makes it happen, actually. It doesn't just help. Hey, Bonnie. All right, I'm just catching up who's all in chat here. So yeah, I'm going to cut it short right there, Patriots. We got other things to do, sit around, listen to me talk. So God bless you, Patriots. This is Jericho, over and out.